Hello, welcome to 1C Show channel. How are you? Yeah, I'm back. Again, I have some time to waste, so I said let me come on here and all that good stuff. And ask the question, what type of driver are you? And when I ask that question, I'm saying your mental, how you carry yourself in your vehicle as a driver. So, what type of driver are you? I'm eating a sandwich. Again, those who do not appreciate smacking and eating, just come back later. It won't take me long to finish this off, okay? Thank you. Okay. But Beacon, answer this for me. When you say stay super lit, what is the definition of that for you? Because I don't know. And there might be other people who don't know what your definition is for that, when you say stay super lit. I read a couple of the comments, and one of them, I believe, was from Rick, and he was saying some male drivers feel if they report the female passenger will give them a bad report, therefore affecting their rating, something to that magnitude. Now, I've heard this from the male perspective, being groped by another male, from now what I'm hearing here, that there are female drivers who dangle the rating over the male driver's head. And the sad part about it is, let's see here. Okay. So it's not, you're not just saying, what I mean? When you're using an index finger and a thumb or some type of device, you're not saying based upon the plants. You're saying just staying lit life-wise, being awake, being aware, and be in the now. April, how are you? I'm doing good. Okay. I mean, and I'm not just talking this. This is a serious issue here. The things that are happening in rideshare today is affecting a whole lot of people's lives. It's hurting them a whole lot. And I feel Uber should have, and even Lyft should have, or even now, put some other things in place that will protect us as drivers and protect the passenger. Granted, they're coming out with the recording thing, but how long does the recording stay on the phone? Like, do they delete itself over a day or two? But what if this particular customer or this driver have a complaint a little later on? Then what? What type of cushion or backup do you have as a driver to protect yourself from the lies that are going on? And we got to keep it open. Like, with one, I'm using my phone. I was going to tell you guys the different complaints that I had since I've driven since 2016. I believe I know I had one complaint, and that was when a passenger, talking about a great conversation, he and I had a great conversation. Cautious. ensure the safety standard. Okay, okay, that's good. Now this guy, his black guy, we had a great conversation. I picked him up from as a plant where they deal with the sewage. Didn't, look at him less than. I mean, I saw him as a working man. He's requesting a ride. I didn't look into it no more than that, and I didn't know what type of plant it was. And so when I picked him up, I didn't have all this information that I have after we had talked. And so he didn't smell like the sewage. His clothes wasn't dirty, and so I wasn't alert based upon, oh, I need to get a cleanup fee, or oh my gosh, this guy gonna shut me down. I won't be able to work any longer because of the smell, and so on and so forth. None of that. So as we continue to talk, great conversation, and he said, you can let me off right here. And we were like right on the corner. I would have had to make that right. I think it was a right turn right there and just go down the block. But he said, "Hey there, Melissa, how are you? I'm glad that what is it called? The antidepressants are working for you. Also with your arthritis. I'm glad you're feeling better. I will unblock you. But really I don't need to, because you come in on this channel, so but anyway, I hope this go round will be much better than the last. It's a nasty what is that, Melissa? So I think, all right, so he said, he said, can you just let me off right here? I said, fine, no problem. I mean, he's the rider. He want to get dropped off here. Okay, fine. So I let him off. I said, you sure you don't want me to drop you off from the house? He said, yeah, no problem. It's just right down the street, just a couple houses down the street. Okay, you're a grown up. Okay, I'm the driver. Okay, within reason, I'll do what you say to do. All right, no problem. So I'm going on down the road. I get this message. It's a complaint. This very same kind black guy reported and said that I did not drop him off at the designated stop. He didn't tell Uber, or was it for Uber or Lyft? I did a video about it. He didn't tell whichever company I was driving for, oh, I forgot. I asked her to let me off at the corner. So I said, I don't believe this. And it made me immediately put my guards up to individuals from that point on to drop them off where the app says to drop them off. However, I found myself feeling uncomfortable. I found myself prejudging a lot of the passengers, assuming as soon as I drop them off where they want to be dropped off, and it's not what's on the app, I'm going to receive a complaint. So I had to just break out of that and deal with the customers as individual riders, and not allow what the man did, the experience I had with that man, to just blanket every other rider from that point on. So he was the only person that I can remember that put in a complaint in for me. The other complaint was, another complaint. The other one was, okay, and this is what I didn't like about it. It wasn't so much what the passenger did, the lie that she did. African-American, black girl, picked her up in the county, in front of her house, her door, her address. Me, picked her up. She confirmed who she was, so on and so forth. Where we going? Everything was A-okay. Have a seat in the back. Hey, there go Donnie. The beacon, he's sizzling over here for a little bit. So, on our way, a nice little distance to her job. Not my job, her job. The address is in the app. Again, nice conversation, and giggles. She's laughing at different things, and just a good, professional, clean conversation. Drop her off. I'm being cordial. Have a great day at work. Nice meeting you. Take care now. Get on down the road a little bit. What? I dropped the wrong passenger off at the wrong location? When? How? Who? The person who came out the door that had the same address, I was on the block, completely what was in the app. I confirm her. She confirmed me. She gets in my car. We drive to her job. I picked up the wrong person. Excuse me. And the way they approached me was as if I did something wrong. Like I actually did this. It was not like it seems like there's a possibility that you picked up the wrong passenger. Nothing like that. It was full on, you picked up the wrong customer and took them to the wrong location. So I kindly emailed Uber through the app at that time, told them, how in the world could I pick up the wrong passenger when I am in front of the house that the app had when I accepted the request. Also, I confirmed the passenger. She told me who she was, and I told her who I was. Everything was confirmed. Her name was on the account. That was the person I was picking up. She got in the car. We went many miles away. Now, if she was the wrong person, why on earth she did not say, excuse me, where are we going? Matter of fact, before all that, why would she even get in my car? And if she was using someone else's account and she get in the car and she was going somewhere else other than what is on the app, why didn't she ask me to let her out? Interesting, April, right? So I say, no, I had the correct address, the correct passenger, and the correct destination. I don't even know if they apologized. I'm quite sure I should still have my old complaints on there. Maybe I'll do a video and do a screen share that you guys can see how many complaints and compliments that I received. So, and the things like that begin to kind of sort of get under my skin when it came to Uber and Lyft, because now I have these imprints in my mind of a negative possibility. Now, granted, I'm just being honest, granted, if it was a Caucasian person or a non-black person, I would have kind of sort of said, oh, okay, yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, come on. Let's just be real with it. I mean, come on. Like, really. I can see being lied on and so on and so forth. But for me, when it comes to my own people, meaning black people, we might be black as a race or brown as a race, but my characteristics and personality is not the same as every black, African American, color, however the labels go. It's not the same. But I try to I respect everybody, but I try to respect my own kind. I try to give them the respect. I respect everyone as a human being. But I also respect my own people as well, because I know how things can be. But I have learned my own people, some of them, will be the very one to lie on me and cause me to end up losing my job as an Uber driver, all because of lies. They want a discount. Oh my gosh, they want their money back because they realize they're gonna get a negative. They don't get paid until 2 weeks later. So now I gotta lie on this other black person here now, female at that, at the cost, because I'm gonna have an issue with my account. So in order for me to get out of this, I have to lie on her, on him. What? When I say in my circle, I don't deal with people as such, I don't care what race you are. I don't deal with personalities like that. I don't deal with characteristics like that. How can I trust you? How can I be okay around you when you're going to do things like that? So it did make me not want to say, hello, how are you? Giving the professional respect and so on and so forth as a human being to some of the passengers, basically my own kind, because of how I have been treated prior to the next one. And it began to weigh on me, guys, so much that I became overwhelmed. I became, just prejudging my passengers before I even heard them say anything. If they were my color or of my race, I was like, here we go. Here we go. I don't care what neighborhood I picked them up. Here we go. All because I've had some, when I first started, to do me wrong. To do me wrong. Have I had non-blacks to do the same thing? I don't know yet. I got to check to be sure, I got to check it. But those two stands out. Why? Because they were my own people. And I understand. A lot of people say, but Michelle, that's not you. You're different. I understand that. I know that I'm different. However, when anybody see me, they see a color. They see the color that is plastered on television, because some of us are really doing some crazy things. So me prejudging my own people, in return, I'm being prejudged as well, because I look like one of those type of people. They haven't heard anything come out of my mouth. They don't know my personality. They don't know my characteristics. They don't know my upbringing. However, to identify is to see me, not to know me or hear me, to understand me, but to see me. I am associated with a group of people or a race of people who is known to do some very nasty things. Are they the only group that does it? Well, I'll be lying to you if I said that they were. Now, please, we're all human beings. We are subject to make mistakes, no matter what race you are. But it affects me more deeply, I would say, when it's my own kind. Because the reason why I can say that is because you know this as well as I know. Everything is not equal. Every non-black don't like me or love me, and that's fine. Okay? We as blacks is not on the same playing field as non-blacks. It's the fact. Now, it's a fact, and it's all good. Because I've learned, if I don't have self-esteem for myself and respect myself and know my self-worth, is no way in the world that I can leave that responsibility up to no other human being but me. Only me. So I understand. I know how the system works, but I just wish that we as a people, really, I don't want no one to do nobody like that, but I also have to realize this is not a perfect place. Hey there, Nathan. How are you? Welcome. I know this is not a perfect place, so issues going to happen. We're going to disagree for various reasons. I've have white friends who the father told them, oh my gosh, you can have her for a girlfriend, but to marry her, no mixing. No mixing. And if I did not have any, I'll check you out, Josh. Give me a moment. If I did not have any self-worth for myself, I would feel bad about that. What am I talking about? A lot of things. Hold on. Let me see what Josh is saying here. Hey everybody, in Chelle, I had to go. Oh, that's nice. No, I ain't ready for you to have my address, Josh. I haven't unblocked you from my email, so stop. Give me time. I'm okay. I'm okay. All right. We're good right here. Right here. We good. I can't. Yeah. Give me time. Give me time. I don't just give everybody my address. I just, it's nothing to do with you. A lot of people on YouTube don't have my address. They don't have any of the my personal stuff. It's a select few that have shown themselves tried and true without them even knowing that I was observing them. So give me time. But I just think when it comes to as a driver, Uber driver, Lyft driver, you as a driver, you're responsible to protect what's yours. And when I say that, meaning your body, your property, and your money. No, Nate, no, I ain't giving away my address. Oh, see that? See, Josh, see what you did? No, I'm not giving away my address. Some of my subscribers who are in my inner family, they do have my address. I don't just give my address out like that. Can I forward email through? You check with them, Josh, because I don't know how many emails you're going to forward to them to get to me. So ask for permission from them first. You know what I mean? Nobody has my address most. Melissa, you know what? I missed that. I must say I missed that about you. You always had me just come out with some type of laugh when you say something. Half the time you don't have your own address. I understand. But at least you know where you live, right? You can always put it in the GPS. You'll always find your way back home. You're good to go. But I just think it's so important for us as drivers, even though I don't drive as much, but I have not deleted my app. I could turn my app on right now if I wanted to. Matter of fact, I need to see if it's still working. I don't know. But I just see more and more, if you as a driver don't look out for yourself, no one else will. And if you as a rider who's dealing with drivers who are full of nonsense, you have to protect yourself. Now, there is a moment in this type of business, if you're not an honest person, period, every opportunity you see, you're going to try to take advantage of it for the best of your ability so that you can reap the benefit from it. And that's not fair. It's cool. I sent you one through. Did you ask him if you can do that, Joe? Because I'm not one to put burdens on people. I'm back at 2 days a week. Oh, so it's going back up. Awesome. Misty Knight said, Chelle, where I live here in the desert, sometimes my home is easy to miss. What? You drive past it. What? How? I guess I don't know how that is. I'm in a big city. Oh, look. Okay. Yeah, okay. Ask first, because you want to get permission when it comes to that. Yeah, I just feel that it should be something got to give. Because, see, there are a lot of good drivers out there, and there are a lot of great passengers as well. But because of all of this stuff going on, everybody is now on edge even more. Even more. And they're near. Hey, Marion, hi. Why am I screaming? Like I want her to hear me like all the way down. Marion! I declare. oh my gosh. Yeah. Look, Melissa, the dual beacon, when you check out his channel, you'll know why you can see him at night. You, even if he was in the desert, you and everyone else would see him for sure. I guarantee. I guarantee. Oh, yeah. You'll see him at night. I'm surprised they didn't call the police. I mean, I've been sitting here a while. That's so crazy. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so I just feel that it's so important for us as drivers to take the initiative to, by any means necessary, within reason, to protect yourself. And I understand what Rick was saying, how if it's a female passenger coming on to a male passenger and she may touch him, for the male, he can't just, don't touch me, because that force of pushing could cause that person to get a bruise. And for some women, depending on the state of mind they're in, they see that as an opportunity to cause issue or to put in a false claim. I do understand that. I just, and it's sad because sometimes even as male drivers, you know how some men, you can feel the energy. Their aura is, this is about business. I'm not looking at you at nothing less than a passenger, period. But when some women and some men are intoxicated, tipsy, drunk, however it goes. Hey, Inland Empower, how are you? Thank you. Who touched me? Someone touched you, Nathan? I declare. So it's like, but when they're tipsy, they're not feeling that vibe that you are putting off. Like, don't come at me like that. I'm a respectable man, even if you have a wife, girlfriend, or not. I'm a respectable man. Don't approach me in that manner. Don't disrespect me in that manner. But when they're intoxicated, they're not in tune with that. They're not in tune. They're going to say things. They're going to do things that if they were sober, there's no way in the world that they would say and do stuff. I got your man, Josh, okay? I got your man, okay? you better ask somebody. I got your man. I have had very nice riders. Oh, wow, for the past several months. Melissa, that's awesome. After some of the things that you shared, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. You are, Nathan? Why you say that about yourself? I use either index cards, okay, or pre-written text on the tablet for communication, and it works great. Awesome. Josh, I got your man. All right. Oh, the guardian angel. I have one too. I had another one. I think. Can you see that? There it is. I had a silver one, and I think I left it in my other car, and the it said never drive faster than your angels can fly. That was a gift given to me. I still have that from him. He knew I believe in angels, and I have so many pictures of angels all over the house, statues, all kinds of angels and things of that nature. Your life is a joke, Nathan. What's going on? So I feel that us as drivers, we need to have some cameras. Even if it's a fake one, sometimes you need to let that passenger know, okay, I don't know what you're up to, but just in case you're up to something tonight, that camera is on. Because I notice when I have the my passengers, and they'll say, is that a camera? I say, yes. And they'll say, is it on? I say, yes. And I also have a sign in the back here. So the same way Uber and Lyft does us, by way of when we turn on the app, we are accepting all of their terms of service. We are agreeing to everything that they have set in place. So I have the sign visible for when they come in. If they go in the back, I have the camera here. So once they come in, close the door, and they see these particular things, in my mind, it's okay for me to record you. Why? Because you see it just as well as I see it. It's not hidden. It's right there. Hello? I'm still at the Royal Farms. But let me know when you get there to the house. No, the with the car. Well, yeah, with the car wash is. You remember the one I went to the car wash and it broke my rear windshield wiper? Oh, okay. So I'm doing a live. So just let me know. Call me again. Okay. All right. Peace out. Camcorders are spacious. Oh, you're still joking, Nathan? You're a jokester. I have the same saying, except. Oh, okay, okay. But to accuse me of using inappropriate, yeah, I remember, Melissa, when you had that complaint, yeah, and I was using ASL that hit you hard. See, now Melissa, now one of the drivers on here, he intentionally used the hard of hearing or diff feature to cut down on customers saying that he said this and he said that. Smart man. Melissa actually cannot speak, and she's a driver. And she has been accused of using inappropriate words when she was actually sign languaging. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure how that particular rideshare company supported her. I don't remember. I know you shared quite a bit of things with me. You're responsible to wake yourself up, Nathan. Well, I got you. I'm going to wake you up. Come closer. Come on. Come close up to the camera. You're awake now, aren't you? Uh-huh. Yeah. Wake up. I woke you up now. Yeah, so I appreciate Donnie being aware of the net of danger and lies and conspiracy he can be in as a male driver in his particular arena, to the point he's going to use everything within his power to protect his integrity, his job, his way of taking care of his family, and so on and so forth. So he preferred to use that feature. As for Melissa, she needs to use the feature because she cannot speak. And it's very difficult for her to communicate, one, if the customer has no idea what ASL is. And if they don't read the little bio about us, they would think she's being rude. She's not listening. But they never read her bio to understand, well, it's not that she's not listening. She can't hear you. She can't hear what you're saying. I mean, she can hear you, but she can't speak it, and let you know that she knows what you're saying, kind of thing. Her way of speaking it is through sign language, but if the writer don't, have no clue, and it would be nice, since that is a feature, that the writer, the apps should have a reply feature for ASL so that the writer can communicate with the driver. You know, like we text with the words, and if you're doing the sign, either you can text the words to the driver or do the sign language, have different pictures of sign languages that means different words. You know what I mean? And communicate that way. That would be great. Since they have the feature, it should be a way that the writer should be able to communicate with the driver who can't speak. Please get. It is what it is, Nathan. You know. I mean, there is a. There you go, Melissa. Okay. Oh, really? You didn't use that? I declare. Oh my gosh. I declare that's crazy. That's crazy. So, I'm saying, drivers, seriously, invest, do some overtime or something to get your camera. I think Dustin, I haven't even looked into the details of what the dash cam that Dustin is selling or supporting. I'm not sure because I have my own and I'm okay with what I got. So I really didn't go into details to try to find out what he is offering or selling. But maybe some drivers need to connect to him to see what they can do to get a camera. Because you need something. You need something to put in that person's head or her or his head to say, okay, don't come in here with your foolishness. Just don't. Let me just get you to your destination safely and we say our goodbyes. That's it. Don't see me as, oh, they work for Uber and I can sue them. I can lie on them and sue the company, and I'll be good for a while. And they may even give me some free rides for maybe the rest of my life or for a month or two. You know how people begin to scheme, they begin to think of the benefits that they're going to get from it, and that boosts them up more to do something that is wrong. Because they're feeding off of the goodness that they're going to get from it. You know what I mean? Glad make you happy like I make everyone. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Nate. A lot harder. Yeah, it is. Don't do it, Melissa. Don't. Whatever you do, don't do that. That wouldn't be nice. I mean, all the way around, that wouldn't be nice. It might be downright dangerous for you. I'm just saying. You don't want to run into no cactus. I'm just saying. That would be, a sticky situation. A sticky situation, for sure. You know? Did they go in there or not? I don't know. I think they did. I don't know. You're a comedian? Yeah, you said that. Hey, Julia, how are you? The Duck Jr. You said, I want to say, it's been about maybe 2 weeks you were doing a stand-up at school. You know, you got to be careful, guys. I never heard of that one. I know people who drink raw eggs. Nothing wrong with it. I've tried it once or twice in my life. Yeah, it's good protein. Slippery when it's going down. That's all. But once it get past, the soft, the tongue, the end of the tongue back there, you're good because it's gone down. That's it. No big deal. I had an uncle who would drink 2 or 3 every morning. I know nothing is behind me, so whatever. Okay. Tony. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I remember the Duck. I remember the Duck Jr. How did it go for you? Did it go in there? I'm trying to see. Oh, excuse me. Make this phone call here, see what's going on. But I just think you have, if you're gonna do this, oh, okay. Yeah, did you guys go in or no? Oh, okay. Because I didn't want to. I was making sure that I was, doing the right thing here. Oh, okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, okay, all right. My Prius now has 327,234 miles on it. Oh my gosh, Melissa. Wow. I'm quite sure you'll come up with some nice material, the Duck Jr. Yeah, absolutely. Am I sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Nathan, I'm sure, for sure. Yeah, I am. You're 11? Why you sound like somebody? I declare. It's still rolling good. Awesome. That's good, Melissa. I'm glad to hear that. That would be awful to yeah, to have, that for you to have issues with it. But for those who really love doing what you're doing in terms of ride share, please protect yourself. And I think it's awesome that you found a job that you love to do. And if you love driving, and this is the perfect job for you. I love the job. Yeah. hmm And I just feel that you got to protect what is yours and be aware of women and men that tries to come on to you, but it's not so much that they are into you, but they're trying to set you up so that they can sue the company for which you work. You have always loved it, Melissa. Yes, you have. My hands can drive. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you're very funny. Boom, boom, not. No. Try again. But yeah, so seriously, guys, when I saw the comment about how there are some male drivers who feel like if they was to say something, if a female rider assaulted them or touched them, if they feel like they can't win. And that's just sad to even think, because a lot of times we, also myself, we assume it's the men attacking the women, the men attacking the women, the men attacking the women. We really don't think about or hear about the woman, the female rider attacking the male driver, or even the female rider attacking the female driver. But we basically hear and see the man attacking the woman, the man attacking the woman. It's easier to believe versus a woman. A woman came on to you for real. A woman groped you for real. Now, why would she do that? Okay. Then on the other side, the woman goes, the man groped me. He did. When? Who, you know who he is? Report him. Call the police. He touched you. Where did he touch? It's a different, it's like a double standard kind of thing. It's different. Hey Jaden, how are you? It's it's sad, but it is different though. And I know some of us women can be very, very conniving, extremely conniving. I'm glad you're doing good. Nice chatting with everyone. Good to see you. You too, Melissa. All right, take care now. It's nice seeing you again. I think it's really sad. But then who's going to believe the man? Who's going to believe the man? So you as the man, you have to protect yourself because you don't have too much support nowadays. I mean, have you really ever? I mean, being honest, when it comes to women abusing men and men abusing women, it's like if a man was to report a woman abusing them, they end up reporting it to a man. That man look at the man who's reporting it and said, "Are you kidding me? For real? She did what to you? And you, how much do you weigh? How tall are you? Forget all that. Aren't you a man? You know, you either gonna have to take it, deal with it, because who really gonna believe you?" And I think that's a sad place for anyone to be. So I say this: find out what your state laws are. Be within your rights. And if you can have a camera or some type of voice recording, something. Have your have someone on the phone that have someone on the phone have someone on the phone who could you know, can hear the conversation or something. You know what I mean? To help protect you in some type of way. Have a friend, somebody who can listen to the conversation. What I'm doing with you? Yeah, what are you doing with your life, Nathan? See, Chelle, if you state you are. Oh, really? The Beacon? Does he know that? I'm not even look. I don't even want to say his name now. Does he know that? Oh my gosh. Really? Yeah, I can see that as falsifying. But oh, you saying can it? That's what I was about to say. Wait a minute. But is it anywhere around that feature saying if you are not, do not use? But if it's available to you and you're using it to protect yourself, me personally, I don't see no reason. I mean, I don't see no bad thing about it. I don't see it to should cause you to be deactivated because you're using it as a protection feature. Now, you do know what kind of companies we're working with, so keep that in mind because even if a customer is lying, this company will believe what the customer is saying and will immediately deactivate you while they are doing an investigation. Keep in mind that investigation can go on, and then you get an email saying, after further, what is it, further search or something, we're going to leave your suspension as stand. So just keep that in mind. It's one of those. Now, see, in some buses, they have cameras because it's a public place. And for security purposes, they have cameras. You know? But something got to give on the legal side to help protect us drivers. And more so the male drivers. And even the female passengers. Like falsifying. All right, let me try to look it up on here. so I can see exactly what you're saying, Beacon. The dual beacon. Turn it down. Undo here. Go here. Go here. And go here. Okay, in a way, it seems like it is falsifying information to Uber. You mean on the behalf of the passenger doing it, or you, if you were to use, or if a driver was to use the driver? Okay, if the driver was to use the well, I don't know if Melissa's still here. I don't know if Melissa had to show proof, like send documentation, from the doctor saying that this is her situation and this is why she's using it. I don't know about that part of it, but it's not hurting anyone. Yeah, sure, you can subscribe, Nate, if that's what you want. Okay. But I do, if you get out of hand, I will block you. I'm just letting you know up front. Okay. Public announcement. Yes. Absolutely. And Beacon, you're doing the right thing, because you got to protect what's yours, because I'm not saying all the women are lying. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying all the drivers are lying, but you know just as well as I know, this type of gig, there are so many opportunities for individuals to create their own story and get away with it. If it's not documented, like the situation with the guy, where was he from? I don't know if he was from Africa or Nigeria. I'm not sure. He's in the driver's seat. The male passenger, belligerent. He was intoxicated, and he's, talking to him inappropriately, being unprofessional. The driver, he did nothing. All he did was record. And that is what has to happen when things go south. You just have to bite your tongue, bite your teeth, if you can bite your teeth, your lips, take yourself to La La Land, and let that person go off, providing they're not, assaulting you. Of course, you want to be safe. Hey, Azaki. But at least have some type of recording. And I feel if you have a recording and you are clearly not in fault of anything as a driver, you should not be deactivated. And if you are, I'm doing well, Zaki. How are you? And if you are, you need to get a lawyer. You need to get a lawyer. Because it's like, okay, what did I do wrong to be deactivated? Why? I mean, here's the video right here. I'm glad you're doing fine, Zaki. On your phone. They have an Android recording app. Yeah. Apple has that too. We gotta come up with something. Like for me, I have the camera, and I'm good with that, with the camera. Sometimes I would have my inner family who's on Hangouts. I would have them on the phone, and I'll show them, like say if I'm on the highway or whatever, I'll show them where I'm at, and I'm talking to them and saying, yes, I have a passenger and we're going. I don't give the passenger personal information, of course. I don't even say a gender. Or did I? I don't know if I did that last time, but I try to be general and say, yes, I'm on the highway, near exit so-and-so. So, you know what I mean? Giving a landmark, and I'm also letting this person know, one, I'm not trying to hurt you, rape you, or do nothing to you. Two, I'm letting people know that I'm such and such a place, and I do have a particular passenger in the car with me, period. And they are so kind, and if they're not extremely busy, they will stay on the phone with me. And I usually have the little thing in my ear, and the passenger don't see it, the little thing in my ear. And they're listening. They're talking to me. I might do a yes or you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's like make some kind of sounds kind of thing. Yeah, Bluetooth. Yep. and they can be quiet and so on and so forth. They're not being heard in here. So even if they're on the phone talking business or their doctor, or whatever the situation is, the reason why I have them in my ear is for safety purposes. I want someone who knows me, who cares about me, who got my back, know where I am, where I was last seen. Uber and Lyft are not concerned about that. They're concerned about you turning that app on and making them the money. That's a known fact. That's the only reason why Uber and Lyft have us, is to make money. When you can't make money, I can't make money, rideshare have no use for you. Period. What? Why are you here? What you doing? Why are you here? I can't make no money off of you. You deactivated. Use the app when? Why? How? Really? No. That's not how it works. You're deactivated. You're no use to me. You're like trash right now. Like, come on. So that's how I carry myself. And I went into this knowing, when it comes to the male female kind of situation, I'm a friendly, nice person. I also know that some men will take this as a flirt, and is far from it. Far from it. Uber and Lyft doesn't care about their drivers as much as yeah, because of the rating system. Absolutely. Absolutely. And to think about it, they really need to get rid of the rating system, because where has it helped? To be honest, you have drivers and riders sharing, oh, I let this and that happen in order to get a 5-star. More drivers are saying that they let certain things happen to them in order to get a 5-star, because this is what Uber and Lyft promotes. 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Okay, do oral. Oh, okay, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Oh, swallow. Oh, okay, 5 stars, 5 stars. No, no, and no. You do it then. 5 stars yourself. But no. But some drivers feel, this is what I'm understanding, feel compelled to do what this passenger say to do in order to protect the driver. I'll give you 5 stars if you kiss me. Oh, okay. No. I give you 5 stars if you let me touch you here and there. Oh, sure. Okay. No. What? If I'm not going to let you do it for money, why in the world I'm going to allow you to do it for 5 stars? Okay. I'll get family members. Here, get in the Uber. 5 stars. Oh, you want to go? Okay, get in the Uber. 5 stars. Cousin, great second cousin, third cousin, right? Okay, Uber, 5 stars. Are you neighbor? Yeah, I Uber, I Lyft too. 5 stars. Are you serious? That I'm going to belittle myself and jeopardize my life, my health, because you're going to hang 5 stars over my head? What are you really smoking or drinking? I mean, really, because that don't make no kinds of sense to me. Get another Uber driver. Yay, hey, look, I need to bring my rating up, but I ain't willing to, do sexual favors for certain riders in order for them to give me 5 stars. Can you help me out, brother? Can you help me out, sister? You can? Oh, thank you very much. Let's go for a ride. No, that's not my only option. Are you serious? No. 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 Just 5 stars. That's I got to feed my friend. Got to go. Okay, Nate, enjoy. I gotta get ready to go get something to myself. If Uber and Lyft changed their rating system, it would show safety enforcement. How so, the beacon safety enforcement? Because how is it going to, if they change it, what would they change it to? Safety, to be honest, with the sexual harassment, all that comes under safety. And I believe the rating system should just be thumbs up, thumbs down. If it's thumbs down, why? He ran a red light, she ran a red light. She groped me, he groped me. You know what I mean? Thumbs up. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. But nowadays, there are passengers. And they're holding this 5 stars in their hands like, I got you right now. If you don't speed up, you don't run that red light, you don't turn on this red where it says don't turn on red, you don't do what I say do, I'm going to give you 1 star. And for some, hey there, Rick Reviews, and for some drivers, they're like this. They got to get the 5 stars. They got to get it. They got to get it. They got to get it. I don't want to ever in my life be in such a situation that I have to allow someone to treat me less than just for a 5-star rating or any kind of rating. Like, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I don't want to ever feel the need that I need money so bad that I have to jeopardize my life and my health for it. I would pray to God so hard, so long. There gotta be another way. Got to be another way. I do that. I get the money. Who's to say I can spend it? I'm in the hospital now. So what I went out there to get the money for, now I got to pay for a doctor bill because I don't have health insurance. Like, really? Like, stop. No, it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it. There's a time when you got to stop and you got to say no, and there's no turning back. And when it comes to this ride share thing, you have to protect yourself as a driver because no one else will. And if you think I'm lying, talk to other drivers. Look on YouTube. Find out how many people have been deactivated in just a week. Like, come on. And why? Some of them don't have no idea. I feel like my Uber rides have become like an Olive Garden type service. I want to be that Italian restaurant. Let me tell you, Italian people, they're okay with me. I was talking to a family member, and he was saying the owners were there when they went there, and they chit-chatted and stuff like that. He said real cool people. So it shows throughout the whole restaurant. I have family members who planning on going there for breakfast. They bring in more service to them because how they did things. The lasagna, oh my gosh, the dual beacon. Let me tell you, Italian lasagna, please. The bread, parmigiana, garlic, it was delicious. Pizza, it's nothing like it. The pasta with the shrimp, the spaghetti, even their what was it? Clams, the fried oysters with the lemon juice. I even ate one of those. Man, please. It was superb. We were talking about it today in our intro before service. Awesome. I can't say nothing bad about it. It was awesome. I gave a good review because I feel like if I can take time out to give a bad review, if I had a bad experience, I need to take the time out to give a good review. And I think a lot of us, we forget that. It's like, it's just by nature. Something bad happened, we got to tell everybody. But when something good happened, it's like, just like with some of the riders, they had a great ride. Some will give you 5 stars, some won't give you nothing. But they had a great ride. But if they had a bad ride, 5, 4, 3 paragraph. And was it the truth or not? I'm not saying, and don't get me wrong, guys, not saying that every complaint is false, because that's a lie. But I do know that there are some passengers out there who will lie for the sake of a discount. It's a known fact. It happened to me more than once. And I know I'm not the only one. Period. Period. So you got to be careful. You have to. There's no other way for you to handle your business but to protect it by any means necessary, but be safe and be within the law, of course. Because no one is not going to pay your bills and take care of you like yourself. And if you have significant others, you're not even going to feel comfortable as a man or a woman sitting around not contributing. You're just not going to feel good about that. But then the worst part would be, we have everything on tape. We have everything recorded. Sent it to Uber and Lyft. And guess what? Still get deactivated. That's the worst right there. That is the absolute worst right there. You know? Hello? Yeah, I'm on my way up the road now. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, I'll be there. All right, peace out. Oops. Go on, do your U-turn. Go ahead. Oh, okay, well, I don't mind that. But anyway, it's one of those things you have to be. You got to protect your money, guys. The women, you got to protect yours. Don't fall for it. Hey, Uberman Tampa. Yeah, no, I went off. I just came back on. I'm about to get off. I got to go up the road here. It's dark out here, too. Yeah, I'm about to get off. I just wanted to talk more with the drivers and to find out, what kind of driver they are. How do they see themselves as what kind of driver they are. And to protect themselves, But yeah, you have to protect yourself. Seriously, guys. Don't fall for it. I don't care how big they are, how small they are, what they smell like, what they look like. See them as your mother, your grandmother, your little daughter, your precious little girl. Don't see them other than that. Keep them in the category of a passenger. 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 Don't fall for it because, like I said, they are not attracted to you. They're attracted to the company to which they can sue. Oh, that rhyme. Girl, you are too much. I know. Okay? Don't fall for it. It's not your physique. It's not your smell. It's not your beard. It's not your hair. It's not your head. It's not your voice. It's not your lips. It's not your complexion, okay? It's the company for who you work. Okay? Don't stroke your ego, buddy. Don't stroke yours, lady, woman. I guess, I don't know if that pertains to women. I don't know. But yeah, it's not about you. You're working for a company that they can sue. And if you're stupid, dumb, foolish enough to fall for it, then they got you. And what they're going to say? You deserve it. Because why do you think I will want you? Period. Are you serious? Stop. In that way. No, you got it. Men and women have to know when it's a setup and when it's not. We got to know. We got to smell it. Oh, that smells like a setup to me. Wait a minute. Why are these cars here and there? I'm not used to seeing that type of car right there. Why that person over there standing? Something don't feel right. Something don't smell right. Yeah. And don't always let the person who's trying to trap you know that you know. Let them play it. Let them fall. Let them do what they trying to do. But you be on guard and watch yourself. For sure. All right, everybody. I got to get on up the road and it's dark. Love yourself. Know yourself. Be yourself. Change yourself to improve yourself. And protect what's yours. All right, guys. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.